Hello, my name is Lourdes with Virtual Telesolutions, and today I'm going to make a video to help you get through applying for the employment insurance benefits and leave or any other benefit here on the Canada Revenue Agency site. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I am on the Government of Canada website. I will go ahead and post the link to this website down below along with some other information. And what it will show you is the list of services and information and the list of benefits that you can go ahead and apply for at this time. So depending on your situation, you're going to go ahead and apply to one of these here. So the main ones, I guess, that are going to be applicable, to most Canadians are the regular benefits and the sickness benefits. But we do have some other ones here that are listed. For the sake of the video, I am going to go ahead and stick to regular benefits. So let's go ahead and give that a click. So once we are here, sorry about that. You're going to see that it does give you a few chapters here. We have an overview of the ER regular benefits. We have an eligibility chapter here for the EI regular benefits. We also get some information on how much you could receive and what you need to start, what you need before you start the application. So this is definitely the one that I kind of want to touch base on a little bit because you don't really want to jump straight into the application and try and just do the application. You definitely want to be prepared with all the documentation that they are going to be wanting or requiring for the application process. And the reason that I want to stress this so highly is because you got to remember that a lot of Canadians across Canada are going to be applying for this benefit at this time, along with all the other benefits. And so it's very incredibly important that you try and get the application right on your very, very first attempt. Due to the high amount of applications that are coming through, it is possible that they will just be rejecting the applications and you'll just have to go ahead and resubmit because there's so many applications to go through. And I mean, these applications are not being reviewed by a computer. Like there's actually a individual who is reviewing your entire application and putting the approved stamp on that application. So keeping that in mind, I'm not going to stress enough here how important it is to really take your time. Do not rush the application. Make sure that you read chapters 1 through 4 before you hit that section 5 and go ahead with the application. The other reason why it's incredibly important to review steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, or not even steps, just chapters. We also need to keep in mind that the Canada website is a highly encrypted website. What I mean by that is that when we're entering information of any kind, it is highly sensitive information. And for the Canadian security, the website comes highly encrypted. So if we start the application process and we're not prepared and we're putting in incorrect information and we're getting error messages or error codes or what have you, you will be locked out of the application. So what ends up happening is at that time when you're locked out, you will need to get a code from the Canada Revenue Agency so that you can go ahead and finalize your application. So incredibly important that we take our time, read the information fully before we start the application process. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump to chapter 4 on what you need before you start your application. So let's go ahead and review that together. To complete the online EI application for EI regular benefits, you will need the following personal information: your social insurance number. If your SIN begins with a 9, you need to supply proof of your immigration status and work permit. So you will be needing additional documentation if your SIN number starts with a 9. Your mother's maiden name, your mailing and residential addresses, including the postal codes, your complete banking information to sign up for direct deposit, including the financial institution name, bank branch number, and account number. Okay, so I'm just going to pause on this one on this point right here, because I have also been advised that a large number of the applications do get denied or do get rejected due to incorrect banking information. So I will stress again the importance of just taking your time, ensuring that the information that you are providing on the application is correct. We also want to ensure that there's not going to be any issues in any way, shape, or form with the banking information that we presented to the Canada Revenue Agency. People are providing bank accounts that are no longer open or active, anything like this. So we definitely want to make sure that we're giving them accurate information to active bank accounts if we can. So sorry, moving right along. Names, addresses, dates of employment, and reason for separation for all your employers over the last 52 weeks. So anyone who you've ever worked for in the last 52 weeks, just make sure you have that information ready to go. Your detailed version of the facts. If you quit or have been dismissed from any job in the last 52 weeks, the dates Sunday to Saturday, and earnings for each of your highest paid weeks of insurable earnings in the last 52 weeks or since the start of your last EI claim, whichever is the shorter period. This information will be used along with your record of employment to calculate your benefit rate. So a little bit about the ROE. You'll definitely want to reach out to your employer to see how your ROE was issued. If it was electronically, you won't be needing a copy of your ROE. They'll already kind of have that on hand, ready to go for you. If your employer did a paper copy or manual ROE, then you will be needing a copy of the ROE for your application. I believe you do need to have a copy of that on hand in the case that it will be needed. You may also have to provide the following details if you are reactivating an existing claim: the salary amount you received before deductions for the last week you worked, from Sunday to your last day of work, including insurable tips and commissions, any other amount you received or will receive, such as vacation pay, severance pay, pension payments, pay in lieu of notice, and other money. When you apply for EI benefits, be sure to sign up for direct deposit. There is a hyperlink here that you can go ahead and select to go ahead and set yourself up for direct deposit to get your payments as quickly as possible. When you use direct deposits, your EI payments are deposited automatically into your bank account 2 business days after we process your EI report. So I'm just going to touch a little bit on EI report. Once your application gets processed and approved, you will need to report every 2 weeks to continue getting those benefits. I cannot stress enough the importance of setting up a timer or an alarm that's going to remind you to do this reporting every 2 weeks in order to continue getting the benefits. There's going to be 2 ways for you to go ahead and do the reporting. You can do it by phone or online. When you read into the other section in this area, it does go over that, and you do have access to the hyperlinks to go ahead and report. So definitely don't forget to report. If you do not sign up for direct deposit at the time you complete your EI application, you can sign up at any time after you apply through My Service Canada account. So if you do not have a My Service Canada account, I would encourage you to definitely do the application, get that out of the way, because from this statement that it's saying, you can go ahead and create your CRA, your Service Canada account after your EI application to go ahead and have that account set up. A little bit to touch on creating your Service Canada account. There is a code that you do need to activate your Service Canada account. So the 2 ways are the code being mailed into you or calling in. I'm not quite sure how easy it's going to be for the call in at a time like this, just because, again, with the unique situation that's kind of happening, I know it's really difficult to get through to the phone lines right now, but you can get a code mailed to you. But I'm not quite sure what the waiting time would be on that, again, with everything that's kind of going on. But at least you can get the application out of the way for your benefits and, slowly work on getting your Service Canada account ready to go. So once you have all that documentation ready to go, then I would go ahead and jump to Chapter 5, which is the application itself. But honestly, again, with the high volume of applications that are kind of happening, I strongly recommend going through and taking your time and reading each section before applying for your benefits to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. Because, I don't know. It's going to be some crazy times with the application. I can only imagine having to go through all the applications that are getting put through right now. So thank you so much for watching the video. Once again, I will be posting some links down below. The Government of Canada website provides some great information on COVID-19 and updates. However, each province is being led just a little bit different due to the circumstances that are based on each province individually. So it's also super important to follow your province's government website as well. So I'll go ahead and post the province government links down below as well, so you can kind of stay up to date on the situation. I'm also going to provide you with the CBC news link as well, because as of right now, and you probably already know, but if you don't know, now you do. They are reporting daily at 11 a.m. Eastern, trying to keep Canada up to date as much as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and put that link down below as well, so that you have everything that you kind of need as far as information goes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps in getting you through the application process, and just really make sure that you have everything that you need before you put the application, because I would hate for you to have to go through the whole process again and have to wait just that much longer for your benefits. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching, and have yourself a great day.